name is Petra Meyer. I'm a Professor of Public Health at the University of Glasgow and the Director for SIPHER. SIPHER is a big collaboration of universities and policy partners trying to improve the health of the public and decrease inequalities. Today is our final showcase event, sort of a culmination of 5 years of really hard work and a really good opportunity to look back on what we've done, what we've achieved, where our future directions might be for the field. We were set up to take a bit of a new approach, trying to bring system science into the research we do on health inequalities and trying to understand what kind of policy spheres are relevant and how do you engage policymakers whose remit may not be to improve health, but whose decisions have got a massive impact on everybody's health.
System science is the recognition that we have to look at things in the round. So when you're trying to do policy on health, you must also consider education, the economy, transport, digitalization, political activism and engagement. And all of these things come together to produce a system in which people live that has as an outcome health and health inequalities. And you can see the system science approach in SIPHER through the SIPHER wheel, where we're really looking at different aspects of people's lives and trying to model this across a whole population.
The overarching holy grail is to provide really good support to decision makers, to try and give them the information they need in order to make smart decisions, which might lead to the best outcomes. We've worked really hard to try and create products that they can use or tools that they can use, like dashboards or data sets.
We definitely have deliberately created some of the tools to be completely open to anybody to use. So things like the synthetic population that was being created as part of SIPHER, that is hosted on the UK Data Service. Anybody can now download that and use that, and it covers the whole of Great Britain. So it's not just Greater Manchester or Sheffield or Scotland as the other two policy partners. These tools are applicable to a much wider group of people, and we feel there's a obligation, if you like, that we should be sharing some of the work so others can also follow in what we're doing.
The event today is just really exciting. I can see so many different opportunities to use the tools that have been developed. The work's really clearly based in real world problems, things that we're trying to address as a local authority. And it gives us a lot of evidence and a lot of tools and techniques to be able to sort of understand those issues better.
The narrative has changed a lot over the last few years to really understand that actually everything is really interrelated in terms of the determinants of health and health. So this sort of research helps reinforce that and help break down those sort of boundaries between different policy silos to help people work together better. We always say in Greater Manchester we do things differently, and this is one of those areas where we're helping understand what we could do differently and to make things better.